What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fish Friday. We're finally getting the coral that I've wanted since the start of me getting this tank. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally gonna pull the plug and go get this coral. And you know how it goes, I'll probably end up getting a couple other pieces. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit to see what it is. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on. We got new fish videos every single Friday for Fish Friday, van building videos on Sunday, so make sure you guys check that out. Also, don't forget to check the link in the description for your Salted merch, 10% off with code YouTube10. So, quick little update, the cyano and hair algae on my sand bed has came back, you know, it's not completely gone, but it is still holding on. But I think I need to do another vacuuming of the sand bed. It's definitely not as bad, but it is starting to, you know, come back, and it's only been like a week-ish. I definitely have to do another vacuuming, and hopefully after a couple it will kind of keep it down a little bit more. I made some renovations in here. My lights just turned on, so things aren't that open, but these are the frog spawns that I moved from down here to up here, and they are getting their color back, so it looks like they just needed some more light. I also moved this fovea right here because it was down under that rock and you couldn't really see it. So I like it, so I brought it out. Hopefully it does okay there. I also moved this little Superman coral, which is like purple and orange. It was a really cool piece and I liked it a lot, but it's not growing. Like, I've had it for a long time. I've tried it somewhere else, and then I had it like down here a little bit more shaded, also not growing. So trying a little bit more light to see if that works for that guy. This guy's hopefully gonna be out of here within the next couple days. I'm selling him because I already have a bunch of Monty and I have GSP that I'm fighting in 2 areas already, and that piece was over here. So I took him out. It's already getting some nice levels off the wall and stuff, so I think that will be nice there, and I don't really want to block it with another piece of GSP, let alone have to fight trimming it back. This grafted Monty is doing so good. It's actually starting to get the green all the way over here, if you could see it, and it's growing pretty serious. The rose bubble tip has left the morning, whatever this thing is, I think it's Morning Glory, alone. And as you can see, it's starting to grow back. I'm gonna be trying to take the green leather off the frag plug today as well and see if I could get it to stick and like cut around the net. We'll see how that goes. The new corals that I'm getting, I'm gonna put right here. Well, the new corals that I'm going to get intentionally anyway, I'm gonna put on that bridge. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to film at the actual spot because it's a guy that sells coral out of his house. I don't know, we'll see. Enough chatting, let's go get some corals. Like you ate it or something. This is gonna be everything I dream, yeah. Welcome to the good life. Oh yeah, he's bright. Oops, I just touched on my zoas. I don't like touching the zoas, I feel like.
Right there, perfect.
You think?
I fell right in the crevice.
JK, told you I probably wasn't gonna be allowed in the guy's house. Wait, no, I was allowed in his house, but I just didn't film because it was his house, if that makes sense. You know? So, per usual, I went in for the Ghanies. I've mentioned these in the beginning. This is like the coral that I've wanted since before I got the tank. I just wanted like lime green, well, they're not really like lime green, but like green Ghanies and pink Ghanies and maybe even the red ones on that bridge that I have. That's where I really wanted to put them. I think it would look super cool, but I just put it off, and finally I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna pick them up. So I got the Ganis, I got a bunch of other stuff that I probably didn't need, but I got anyway. So I got these Recordias, and he was selling them for $15 clusters. I thought there was like 2 eyes on it, but he picked me a good one. There's a good like 5 or 6 like little eye dots on there. So I don't know, maybe hopefully it does good and they start expanding. I think it was a pretty good deal for 15 bucks. And then this Blasto, he showed me as well that he had in his display tank. That one was 25. Thought it had 2 heads, but it actually has another one on the back. You also can't really see it the way I positioned it. So there's 3 heads on it. Another really cool piece, I think, a little bit different of a red and a green, so it kind of makes the sand bed pop a little bit more. Then I got, you know, the green Gani and the pink Ganis. The green ones have already opened up and started expanding a little bit. The pink ones, not so much. He said that they usually open up in the mornings and then kind of start closing. I know the skeleton part looks a little bit dead, but I think it will be fine. I just think they need to adapt a little bit and then they'll be good to go. I was also able to finally get the netting off of the green leather piece. It had encrusted onto it, so I basically just cut around the piece a little bit, and hopefully when it like opens up, it pops off the net, maybe, or maybe, I don't know, but I couldn't pull it off because it was just, it kind of like grew into the net. Weird, but we'll see if it opens up and does good. So I'm gonna let these pieces hang out on the sand bed for a little bit. I wanna clear off the bridge of the GSP before I put anything on there. Once I clear that off, I'm going to glue both of the Ganis to the bridge. I'm gonna keep the Blastos on the sand bed, and then the Recordias, I'm gonna leave where they are right now. Hopefully if they do good. It's like a little shady, but not too shady. I don't know. It's a decent neighborhood for the Recordia. Quick little Fish Friday this week. I'm thinking I'm gonna set up a dosing system either next week or the week after that. I'm not sure yet. If you guys got any recommendations, I have kind of a little basic DIY setup I'm gonna do. But if you guys recommend anything else that doesn't cost a bajillion dollars, drop a comment down below and let me know. Let me know what you guys think of the corals. If you think the placement of them is pretty good. I don't know, anything like that. That's gonna be it for this Fish Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on for new videos every single Friday. New van building videos on Sunday, so make sure you check that out if you're into that kind of thing. Check the link in the description for your Salted merch, YouTube 10 for 10% off. See you guys next week. Later.